Hello everybody and welcome to Toyah at home. Spring is arriving. The days are getting longer. It's my favorite time of year. Quite often I arrive home from a concert at about 5 in the morning, and if the sun is coming up and the birds are singing their hearts out, it is so special. It's my favorite part of the day. I love daylight hours. I've never been a darkness person. Today we're going to be featuring a song that always brings joy to the band and to the audience when we perform it live, and that is Echo Beach. Obviously, Martha and the Muffins had a huge hit with it in 1980, written by a band member, Mark Gain. But then I put this back in the charts May 1987. It went into the top 30 off my album Desire. Now, Desire was an interesting album to make. It was not an easy album. It had a fantastic producer, Mike Hedges, a brilliant engineer, Hayden Bendel, but we had a lot of interference from the record label at that time, their A&R people. When I was writing Desire, I was writing mainly with Robert Fripp's tuning technique, creating guitar layers, vocal layers. I wanted something very much like Anne Clark's poetry. Anne Clark is a European artist who recites poetry to orchestras, and I wanted to create filmic moods and layers and emotional colour. And I did this really well on Desire with songs like Moonlight Dancing, a Toyah favourite, Revive the World, The View, Moon Migration. I mean, incredible songs. Desire itself, absolutely fabulous and loved by the fans. But the A&R at the record label wanted pop songs. They made me, and I do use the term made me, record Love's Unkind, which I knew was just not right for me. I don't have that kind of femininity. I don't ever play the broken-hearted woman in that way, but they said they would not fund the rest of the album unless I recorded it. Now, at this time, I was in the West End starring as Sally Bowles in Gillian Lynn's Cabaret with Wayne Sleep as my co-star. It was a very busy time. I was under huge pressure, and one night a car arrived and they said they're taking you to the studio, you're recording Love's Unkind. It was a brutal experience, and I have never performed that song live. Now today I might change my mind about that, because with foresight I can see that the label needed something uber commercial and something uber feminine coming from a female artist. But at that time it was a no-no. I wanted to start experimenting with sound and writing and with how I was going to be singing. I was having vocal training at the time from a wonderful vocal coach called Helena Chanel, who also was Lulu's vocal coach, and I was learning to express myself very differently. Cabaret was a vast step upwards for me as a stage musical artist. It was all about growing and developing, and I just did not like Love's Unkind. But Hayden Bendel, the engineer on Desire, had huge sympathy for the pressure I was under. And he said, look, I've worked with you on the album Desire. I know your voice. He went on to be the engineer on Hounds of Love with Kate Bush. He said, I know this song that will suit you down to the ground. I love this song. I will produce it for you. Let's do it. It's Echo Beach. And I trusted him. I fell in love with the song because it is the best new wave pop song ever written. And I said, thank you, Hayden, because you're giving me hope. You are saving my credibility, and I agree with you. Let's do it. And Hayden produced this incredible backing track, and this is the version I have performed ever since. So let's look at the video. Now, my team, we've been looking online everywhere. We've even approached Virgin to find out who the director of this video is, and no one knows. So huge apologies, because I would give you a big shout out if we knew who the director of the video is. And I feel ashamed to say I can't remember, but let's see the video, the original to Echo Beach.
And it's right along cool, but I can't help it, I'm a romantic fool. It's a habit of mine to watch the sun go down. On Echo Beach, I watch the sun go down. From 9 to 5 I have to spend my time at work. My job is very boring, I'm an office clerk. The only thing that helps me pass the time away is knowing I'll be back at Echo Beach someday. Summer evenings, the skies are bright like blood. A building in the distance, surrealistic sights. On Echo Beach, we make the only sound. On Echo Beach, there's not a soul around. From 9 to 5 I have to spend my time at work. My job is very boring, I'm an office clerk. The only thing that helps me pass the time away is knowing I'll be back on Echo Beach someday.
That is the original video from 1987 of Echo Beach. We had so much fun doing it. It was an incredibly busy time because I was starring as Sally Bowles at the Strand Theatre in the West End. So I only had the daytime to shoot the video in. I wanted very much to be a power woman. And the whole idea of feeding my images through the shredder was to say goodbye to all of that, because I felt I was moving on, I was evolving, I was going on to new experiences, creating new ideas, new influences. When we shot the video, my hairdresser for the day was my long-time hairdresser, Keith Wainwright, who did my hair for the film Jubilee, where my head is shaved and I just have bright orange stubble. Keith did that. Now, what Keith didn't tell me, at the time we made this video for Echo Beach, he was then cutting David Bowie's hair and was involved in all David Bowie's work around 1987, and he never told me. I would love to have known at the time. Now, Keith had to do ridiculous things because he was also my dresser on this video, and he's an absolutely charming man, but he did have to kind of apply boob tape to hide my boobs and stuff like that, because I'm not wearing anything under that power dressing jacket. We laughed our heads off. We got so much done in one day. Whole video shot from about 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening. Car then took me back to the Strand Theatre to do a performance of Cabaret. They work you hard when you're famous, let me tell you. I love performing this song live today, and one of the reasons is the song gives me energy. Now, if I'm doing a 2-hour set or a 2.5-hour set, there are times where you either need a drink of orange juice or just something to pep you up a little bit. But sometimes, well, it isn't sometimes, it's absolutely every time you perform a song like Echo Beach or even Rebel Yell, it not only gives your lungs a rest and gives you a breather because the audience is going to sing the majority of it back at you, but the audience gives the artist energy. And when we place songs like Echo Beach, sometimes Rebel Yell, or even These Boots Are Made for Walking, into a set, it is actually to energize me. And it energizes me because the audience suddenly give you their energy. It's why pop music and rock music is so successful. It bounces energy around. And I find myself experiencing a top-up of energy, like having a vitamin infusion. And then I can just continue the rest of the set kind of renewed. It's absolutely extraordinary how pop music invigorates not only the performer but the audience as well. So it is a very key song in the set for me. We are going to see you tonight for An Object of Desire Come Burning Question with Mr. Fripp. We will also see you tomorrow for a very strange and wonderful Sunday lunch. We are just in the last few weeks of the Posh Pop Tour. Another 3 weeks to go. I have loved it. The venues are fantastic. The audiences are fantastic. And the band are just beautiful. So I want to see you out there in the next couple of weeks. Stay safe, everyone. Big love from me. I am thinking of you. There's lots of news coming. There is a single coming out in June, Anthem being re-released in the autumn, with a tour, with this band. Lots happening, and I'm loving it. So, big kisses to you, and see you tonight. You're all holding your phones. A day with a clap with your phones. I know it's out of fashion, and I try the uncle. I can't help it, I'm a romantic fool. It's a habit of mine to watch the sun go down. On Echo Beach, I watch the sun go down. From 9 to 5 I have to spend my time at work. My job is very boring, I'm an office clerk. The only thing that helps me pass the time away is knowing I'll be back on Echo Beach someday. Silent summer evenings, skies alive with light. Building in the distance, a realistic sight. On Echo Beach, waves make their own song. On Echo Beach, there's not a soul around. From 9 to 5 I have to spend my time at work. My job is very boring, I'm an office clerk. The only thing that helps you pass the time away is knowing I'll be back on Echo Beach someday. Chris Wong, everybody!